I've got... Oh my god. I've got an eyelash stuck in my eye. Got you. Wait, no I didn't. God damn it. Hi kitty! How are you? Hope you've had a good week. Hope you're having a good weekend as well. Your week was good? Awesome. I'm good as well, actually. My week was alright. I did have some trouble sleeping, but I managed to fix myself my sleeping schedule up a little bit. Where am I? I'm so unorganized right now. There we are. You had one night where you couldn't sleep but fell asleep at like 2. Damn. Yeah, insomnia sucks. Now we're back. I am ready. I didn't stream yesterday because I didn't go to sleep until about... What time did I sleep yesterday? I think it was like 10 o'clock in the morning. I didn't go to sleep. I couldn't sleep all night yesterday. Oh, like yesterday, the night before. I could not sleep. So I was up until like 10 o'clock in the morning. Managed to sleep. And then my alarm went off. I was like, you need to stream. I was like, God, I'm way too tired. I think it's insomnia then. Yeah, insomnia sucks. Unfortunately, I get it often. That's why my eyes are like always dark. I managed to play a bit of this offline. I didn't do the story. I was just grinding for Nahida. I managed to get her to 90. And she's now got 1,000 elemental mastery. I did work a bit on her weapon. But it's Sunday today. I was hoping to do some of her... I think I wanted to get... Actually, no. I wanted to get more ascension materials for her weapon. Yeah. And maybe I'll work on her talents later on today, maybe. But I kind of want to focus on the story a lot more. I have to go do my expeditions and commissions. I finally got the quest to unlock the commissions in Sumeru, but it got locked behind the main story quest, so I couldn't do anything. Oh shoot. Claim all. He just got Dendro user. Did you get that? Well, I've got her weapon at 195. She gets Elemental Mastery from Ascending. I got 2-piece Wanderers, and I got 3 Elemental Mastery artifacts. But my plan for her is I want to get her on 4-piece Deepwood. Actually, that's what I wanted to check. Was it Deepwood or... Where are you? No, not that one. Is it this? No. There's an artifact I wanted... another artifact set that I wanted to put on her, but I've... Where are you? Is it this? No. It's not that one. I didn't want to put that on her. Is it this one? No. Wait, where is it? Was it not this? Oh, it was this one. This. Either this or... Deepwood, I might put on her. I feel like she would... I didn't want to put Gilded on her because she already has enough Elemental Mastery. She doesn't need more. Like, 1,000 is a good number to get her at, I reckon. But yeah. Alright, first commissions, and then we'll run some... Oh, it's Alhaitham's birthday. What did you give? Pizza? Oh, and he gave some books too. Damn. Alright. Might do 2-piece Deepwood and that Paradise artifact. I mean, if you're just going for the 2-piece for the Paradise, I mean, you can even just stick with Wanderers if you have them. Just because they both give Elemental Mastery plus 80. But, yeah. I don't know how I got her to 1,000 so quickly. She gets 678 plus 195. That's 873. Which means she's getting about 195 from... her Ascension? Damn. I've also been kind of stuck on what sort of content I should do on YouTube. Like, I was going to do guides, but... I feel like it's kind of overdone. I'm a little stuck in terms of content creation. What do I have to do? Oh no, we're fast traveling. Should do silly moments in Genshin? Like the clips I was doing before? I'll probably have to go over all my content again just to find some silly moments. I haven't been doing my shorts much. I'm not sure why. Maybe I need to contemplate on that. But yeah, I should do more silly moments in Genshin. I'm sure there are some moments in my other streams that were silly. I completely ruined my, what's it called? my enthusiasm for pixel art. I burnt myself out immediately and I only did it for like a month. That's all. Which was my fault. I was making promises I shouldn't have done that. I overwhelmed myself. But I'm slowly starting to get back into it. That's where this came from. This. I made that stream starting soon thing. It's not like, it's not anything special, but but I drew out all the lettering and just did the shifting motions. Because I didn't want to do those stream starting soon screens and just have different, yeah, oops, yeah, like this stuff. I didn't want to do that, so I decided to just opt to this. And there's one for be right back. So when I decide to go get a snack or something, I can just leave this here. And I have a use for my artwork now. Well, some of it.
Please speak to President Sung.
I want to do some more artwork though. I know I have a list of characters that I should be drawing. Nahida is one of them. And Raiden. And D-Luke. I can't remember who else I put on the list. Jabari! Hello! Welcome, welcome. Hope you're having a good week and weekend. I was just talking about what sort of content I want to try and get it to and why I sort of stopped drawing.
Into the wind.
I've been good, thank you. Hope you've been good as well.
Time to go. One with nature. Boom.
I see stars.
Yeah, been good. I have no school next week, Monday and Tuesday. Nice! No school. Maybe you should make a screen of you need to use the bathroom like you use the heater and you have one that says that's, oh my god, wait, let me note that down. That's actually a really good idea. I love that. What you up to in Genshin? I'm just doing my commissions at the moment. I finished during the week I was leveling up Nahida. I managed to get her up to 90. And now I'm once I finish commissions, we're gonna go into Act 3 for Sumeru. And once I do that, I should be able to unlock commissions for Sumeru as well, because it was locked behind the story quest. Let me make a note in case I forget that. There it is. Nahida. Duk time. Kitty, you're a genius. A good free-to-play weapon for Ayato. Let's go through the weapons that I currently have. Iron Sting could work well if you're building him for elemental mastery. Black Sword's not free to play. I wouldn't recommend Prototype because he's more hydro damage based. These are event weapons, so I'm not sure if you got them. That's a PlayStation locked weapon. So I think the craftable sword from Inazuma might be a good choice. I'm making this assumption that you haven't spent any sort of money on this game and like you don't have a lot of access to 4-star weapons. So where are you? Swords. Iron Sting if you want to build him on Elemental Mastery. And I would suggest maybe this. The Amanoma Kageuchi. A last resort could be the Prototype. Like if you have nothing else to use, I'd probably say go with this. Although you won't be using the physical damage, the weapon ability would be mostly the reason why you're using this weapon. The weapon ability is really good too, because it goes up to 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 32% bonus if you max it out to refinement rank 5. The flute. Flute. Perhaps not too creative like my grandma. I mean, I did make a tree swing in my teapot. Damn. I kind of want to see that. No, why is my screen crooked? This could work. Flute could actually work because his attack is technically considered normal attacks. This. Might make a video about touring your teapot after you're done decorating. That's cool. I'll look forward to that. Actually, I feel like I should I don't think I subscribed to you yet, Kitty. I should probably get that done. But yeah, that's flute's actually not a bad option. Yeah, your options would be flute, prototype, iron sting, and the Amanoma weapon for free-to-play weapons. In terms of 3-star, the Harbinger is like... This thing should be a 4-star weapon. If I didn't have any other weapons that I could use, I'd be using this. For sure. Right now you're using Harbinger of Dawn? Yeah, dude, you could probably... That... God. I'm kind of mad that I've got other weapons because I can't use the Harbinger. Because if you had the Battle Pass, I would suggest Black Sword. Or, yeah. Because it increases the normal and charge attack damage. What is the other Battle Pass weapon, though? Damage dealt by elemental skill and burst? Nah, that won't work. Because he's not doing a skill damage. Funny thing is with Harbinger Dawn, you have 62.9 crit rate, 121 crit damage. Hey, a 50-50 ratio. Actually, no, that's over 50-50. That's not bad. I forgot what stat he gets when he ascends. Only 2 4-star artifacts? That's okay. If you have an idea of how to build him, even if you're like still new to the game and still building up characters, that's what's the artifacts? Your artifacts don't need to worry about. You make Kichin as a replacement for Raiden since I didn't get Raiden. Should I put in Kimmy or Lion's Roar on Kerching? It depends on how you're going to build Kerching. If you want her to be for damage, if you have Lion's Roar, go for it. Increases more damage to people affected by Electro. That's nice. I'm not sure what that Kimmy Noah weapon is that you're speaking of. You might build him with Elemental Mastery. Yeah, then Iron Sting is your best option in that case. Because if you're using his skill for the reactions... Oh, the Aminoma sword. Yeah. Okay. Damn, one moment. Let me just get this done. And then I'll go back to that blacksmith and we'll have a look. So I forgot what that weapon did immediately. Oh wait, I don't need to fight these guys. Not sure what happened there, but... back to the blacksmith. What should you do for the artifacts? Okay, first... Let me ask a question. I need to know how far you are and if you are capable of farming 5-star artifacts.
Okay.
That way I can determine what sort of artifacts you can use. AR 45. Oh yeah, damn, you're capable of farming 5 stars. How far are you exactly? Like, have you got the whole map unlocked? Oh, I shouldn't have claimed. God damn it. I mean, oh yes, Kageuchi. After casting elemental skill. Oh, this could actually work for Kerching. What's her... I think I've got her. What's her skill cooldown? 7.5 seconds. Maybe not. Western map unlocked, only Sumeru deserts you don't have unlocked. Okay, so for
place and they've taken the bait.
Ayato's artifacts, your best option... Oh, well, here's the thing. There's no best option. Go with the build that she wants to go with. But I would suggest Echoes for him. This is the artifact that came out, artifact set that came out when he came out. So this was technically made for him. You could go with this, or if you wanted to use them, like you said, for your Hyper Bloom, you would want as much Elemental Mastery on him as possible. And that would mean going with Gilded Dreams. Gilded Dreams will be good too because of the 4-piece set as well. Increases his Elemental Mastery further if you've got different Elemental types in your party, which I'm guessing you would. Is there another? I think there's something else you could... Oh, you haven't reached the desert yet, so I'm not gonna... Go with Hyper Bloom. Actually, Scaramouche, the more bitter, the better. A funny thing, you could actually run this on your Ayato for the 4-piece. Because then he will have more uptime on his skill. Not that his skill needs it though, but it could be like a wacky build you could try. That won't work, and that's just talents. Wacky builds are the best builds in this game. There's one wacky build I really want to try, but I don't think I have the resources for it. Yeah, I don't have the resource. Might use it for fun? Yeah. Sometimes I get tired of min-maxing in this game and I just want to just do random stuff. Play with video game science. Are you gonna pull for Alachino? Here's the thing. With the way my sort of content is going with YouTube, I'm supposed to be pulling for every character that comes out. I should have been pulling for her. As well as her. But the thing is, I want more Nahida constellations. I kind of just want to get her up to C2. But yeah, Alatina looks really cool, and I will probably pull for her. Are you gonna pull for Skara? Yes, absolutely. Might main her. I think a lot of people will. It seems like a lot of people are looking forward to seeing her. Or getting her.
The wind knows me.
I see everything.
How many have we got? 2? Alright, I need to get up there. Oh god damn it, you weren't supposed to die. Can you reach? No, you can't.
Into the wind.
Burn. Kind of want to pull the Fatui Harbingers, especially Child. He helps. Yeah, I've seen how he works when he's exploring. He's amazing. In terms of the Harbingers, every banner that Child has appeared on, I've tried to pull for him and I never got him. I lost all my 50-50s. He is the most difficult character for me to get on this game, and I hate it. If the Tori is playable, I'd kill him every single day. Was that my last? That was my last commission. Yeah. I'll do my resin some other time. But yeah, it'd be cool to have like all the have a team of all the Harbingers. Heard a rumor of Columbina being playable. Not sure if it's true.
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
Columbina.
Here is your reward.
Was that what's it called? That animated video that they created with all the Harbingers. Is she the one that's lying on the coffin and singing, sort of? Or is she the one being held by that giant dude? Oh, okay, she is the one on the coffin. She looks like a problem. Oh, right, last commission. We can now continue with the story. So I before I ended my last stream last week, I accidentally started the quest already. It was an accident. I thought it was the quest for the what's it called? For the commissions for Sumeru, but it wasn't. It was the story quest. So I spoke to Catherine. It turned out to be Nahida, and now I had to follow her.
Let's continue our chat here.
Go.
Okay, so do you have any ideas on how we can investigate the sages, Nahida? Actually, I've already done a little bit of work on that. But for now, I want to hear your thoughts.
Possess a key figure in the academia, possess a student, or we could grab someone close to the sages and question them.
I've already tried that, but all the key members of the academia, even the core 30 guards, intentionally avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. It seems that from the very beginning, they've been guarding.
Hey Jess,
against
welcome to the
influence
stream.
from the Akasha.
Just starting Act 3
Of course, it could also be
for the
because they're
Sumeru
wary
quest.
of me.
I hope you're hope you're having a good week and weekend.
I'm guessing not yet, but this trusting me would make perfect sense if they've ever paid attention to the urban legends about me. In any case,
I'm not sure if you heard
I
that.
probably can't take over their minds directly.
You got heat. Nice, nice. Congrats. We could grab someone close to the stages.
Now, since we still don't know anything about their goals, any rash move could tip them off and lead to terrible consequences. After all, every person in Sumeru City is one of their hostages.
Possess a student.
No way, that's too risky.
Then what are we doing? Why did you present these three choices to me?
No, it's not that. We shouldn't involve innocent students in this. A single mistake could completely ruin their lives. Doing that would be ignoring the safety of my people for my own selfish goals. How is that any different from what the sages are doing?
Welcome back.
That's a
Welcome
good
back.
point. Spoken like the god of Sumeru.
Your Nahida's good, but you don't have her signature. You have sacrificial fragments on her. Nice. Nice. Getting that elemental mastery, I take it. Because the ability of sacrificial fragments won't necessarily be good on her because she has a low cooldown anyway. You have Witsif on your Nahida. She has 500 elemental mastery with 50-150 ratio. Not bad. Actually, yeah, that's pretty good. Having a balance. I'm curious what artifacts you use on her.
Are we really out of ideas? Nahida, you're super smart, so you already have something in mind, right? Don't keep us in suspense. Spill the beans already.
According to a popular theory from the Vahumana Darshan of the Academia, rejecting impractical motions at the beginning of a planning session will give more weight to the actual proposal.
Okay, but aren't you the god of wisdom? You don't have to use that kind of gimmick to make us take your ideas seriously.
Well, I've been thinking that if I can't directly possess the leaders, and if I can't get ordinary people involved, then I should find someone who's already involved, but hasn't decided to side with the sages.
You're saying we should recruit a spy? That does sound like it could work. Oh, before coming back, we met someone named Alhaitham.
I want to get Alhaitham as well.
And he likes doing stuff behind the Academia's back. They probably aren't in cahoots.
He looks really cool.
Actually, I already have someone in mind. Do you still remember that female scholar named Setaria?
Setaria. Paimon remembers now.
Oh,
Wasn't she the
yeah,
one who
her.
was always trailing behind the Grand Sage of the Academia?
She did 45k on Scaramouche? Damn. With 141 talents and level 70 with R3 with Sif used on our Hazen team. Damn, and she's only level 70? Wow, that's really good. Your Nahida has 600 or 700 EM. That's nice. That's really good, so. Is there any... I'm trying to think.
We ran into her
I'll need to
basically
check the
every
weapons
time the
again.
Subzerus Festival repeated itself.
I can't remember if there's a
Even
4-star
if they were
weapon
old enemies by
other
now,
than sacrificial
Paimon still
fragments that
remembers
gives
the smug and mean
elemental
way
mass.
she always spoke to Nina.
Oh, I know the weapon.
I've always liked observing all kinds of people, and Setaria has always stood out from the crowd. She was born in the desert and was hailed as their greatest genius. Her academic gifts allowed her special admission into the Academia, and also gave her the opportunity to serve as the sage's assistant.
Oh, Paimon didn't know she was from the desert. She must be pretty special then. Paimon feels like most of the desert dwellers around the city are working as mercenaries.
The name Setaria means star. When she lived in the desert, she shone like the brightest star in the night sky. Later on, she was chosen by the sun. The star was given a place in the daytime sky to complement the sun's dazzling light. Soon after, the star witnessed the sun scorching the earth, which brought forth many disasters. The star began to waver. Instead of staying beside such a sun, wouldn't it be better to return and light up part of the night sky? But in the end, she couldn't give up the radiance of daytime. To cope with her shame, the star buried her guilt and closed her eyes.
Chi-Chi may also be best DPS if you better. Actually, yeah. Believe it or not, it's possible. A lot of people seem to like see them for like Chi-Chi, an example. People only see her as a healer, but you could like with the right artifacts and the right weapon, you could make them full DPSs, especially Chi Chi. Wacky builds are the best builds. Xinyan Vaporize and Melt reaction. That's why I like Elemental Mastery, because it's so versatile with characters that you can build other people to do certain roles that their kit normally does not allow them to do. Like Chi-Chi. Her kit makes her out to be a healer, but even with Elemental Mastery, you could make her into a Melt's character. And that is true, Kitty. Nailu and Nahida can be top of DTS to some people. Can't use Yao Yao anymore. Her friendship's at level 10. She carried you until you got Nahida. Aww. I mean, you still might be able to use her. As Xinyan Vaporize and Melt. I mean, that could work, especially if you pair her with a C6 Bennett. This is no longer just a metaphor.
From the sound of it, Sataria's just hung up on the research opportunities here.
There's some stuff I want to try with
She
Candace
wants
as
to go to
well.
Academia. She still feels guilty about not doing more for the desert, right? She's just running away from her problems.
Indeed. When they are presented with complex moral issues, many people will simply plug their ears and go with the flow until the problem can't be fixed anymore. She's suppressing a lot of guilt, but before she realized it, she had already become the sage's accomplice. She can't deny her part in their schemes anymore.
Sounds exactly like the person we need.
Right. We must somehow make her face her problems again. That way, not only can we get useful intel from her, but she can also use it as an opportunity to redeem herself. From my past observations, Sataria will take a day off from the Academia every 10 days to do some shopping in the city. Tomorrow afternoon just happens to be a shopping day for her. That'll be our chance.
Yeah, hearing her voice come from Catherine's body is odd.
And have a quick chat with a few of the vendors there.
It's a bit jarring. Gather information as instructed by Nahida. Alright, so we're gonna, what? Knock out that lady, the assistant? What's interesting... So I've gotten... I think... 2 Dendro characters. Kole I got for free, but Kirara I got lucky with. And I never built any of them. The Nahida's my first...
another universe.
Why is Nabia's name so close to Nahida? Who's Nabia? Wait, did I miss something? Oh, this is Nabia.
This should be Sataria's favorite fortune-telling spot.
So should we ask the fortune teller about Sataria?
No, I already have enough information on Sataria. The most important thing now is for you to pay attention to the vendor's talking style and key characteristics.
Talking style and key characteristics?
My poor lost lambs, have you become troubled over your fates? The divine voice
child?
of wisdom often echoes between mine ears. If thou be blessed today by the gods, I may be able to show you the way.
Huh? Really? Nahida, you've been whispering things to her?
Shh. My friend here has some doubts regarding his future. Can we get a fortune reading for him?
She changed her voice?
Of course.
When he gets
of
info...
course. In
absolutely.
that case,
Tell me your team.
Uh-huh. It would seem that Harut and Marut are quite wary of you. Perhaps, at some time in the past, you have somehow offended the gods.
Only mocking the god of Animo, questioning the Lord of Geo's financial savviness, and brawling with the god of Electro. Do those count?
Oh, nothing. Go on, pick an aspect for her to divine.
Divine my prospects in health. We don't need love. We don't need that.
Health prospects. No problem at all.
Really? She went,
The gods have spoken. The truth shall be revealed. Your life shall continue on for many tens of thousands of years? Impossible. Harut, Marut, did you two spoil my divination? I've never read a fortune so absurd.
what? Wait, no, that kind of makes sense. 'Cause isn't the
Actually,
Traveler kinda like a
think
god?
This is probably the most accurate fortune telling you've ever done.
Team you're planning to use was Alachina, Raiden,
I admit that the orientation of today's
Chlorine
celestial
Day,
matrix is
Shivers, and Bennett.
suboptimal. As such, there
Oh,
will
it's
be no-
Alachino and Electro.
Is that so? Well, that can't be helped.
If you were to bring some food offerings for Harut and Marut on your next visit, perhaps they could help you reverse the wheels of fate.
Everything's in place and they've taken the
She's a
bait.
pyro. Oh.
Yes.
So she'll probably come out during
Start
Natlin,
leaning in.
which I believe is coming out later this year. Hopefully I'm sure I can finish the the Archon Quest and Fontaine by then. Google said that the Traveler and his or her sibling is the god of light. Interesting. Coming out in 4.6, so... Oh, shit, so... Before Natlin. Interesting. I figured they would only release her during some, like, big story, like, update. Considering she's a Harbinger. Unless I'm missing something, because maybe there are some notes during the Fontaine quest that I don't know about.
Is this another one of Sataria's favorite stalls?
But if the sibling and Traveler are both the gods of light, it makes it even more interesting as to why the unknown god sent them down.
Yep, it belongs to a king. His father helped Sataria a lot when she first moved to
She's
Sumeru.
Overload DPS.
So she
Nice.
still comes
More
by
love for
whenever she
Overload.
has time. When I start talking with him, listen carefully to the details of our conversation.
Okay. Time to listen.
Ah, dear customers. Would you like to look at some pottery?
We caught wind of your great craftsmanship, so we specifically came to take a look.
Oh, I recognize you. Aren't you Miss Catherine from the Adventurers Guild? Sounds like I'm in for some big
One moment.
business.
Gotta clear my nose.
Speaking of, where did you learn this trade?
I suppose you could say it all started with my dad. He's a mason by trade, but I picked up an interest in clay while apprenticing for him. After that, I began making pottery by myself in secret, and I simply changed trades when my works turned out well. Although it's a pity that I'm no longer making much use of the knowledge provided to me by the Akasha.
That's nice. You're making a living doing something you love.
Okay.
So is your father still working as a mason?
You're gonna be lurking in the
Oh,
background
no,
for a
not
while?
anymore.
All good, my
A few
guy.
years back, he fell from a roof and broke his leg. Since he had already saved enough mora over all these years, he's just enjoying the retired life in Port Ormos nowadays.
Kitty's just casually dropping the law for all of us. Asmodee didn't want the gods of light to leave. Oh, yeah. For the war.
I see. We
I'm
wish him
assuming
peace
for
and
the war.
happiness in his retirement. I'll have someone in charge of logistics at the guild come by another day for some goods. We'll leave you to it. Take care now.
No problem. Rest easy, all our goods are sure to meet your every need.
This should be our final stop. Setaria's always thinking of this restaurant when she's working at the academia. So she always comes by whenever she's out in the city.
Nahida, you've really thought of everything.
It's my duty to protect Sumeru's citizens, after all.
Hi there. I feel like I've seen you down by the docks before.
Huh? Sorry, I don't quite remember.
If I recall, you were having a discussion with someone about shipbuilding at the time.
Ah, that's right! I've always been really interested in feats of marine engineering. After all, I grew up in Liyue Harbor and spent my entire childhood
Oh,
staring
okay,
at
so
the
her name is
ships going
Chisha.
in and out of the port. I came to Sumeru to study, but failed to make it into the academia due to my lack of talent. But I'm still discussing all kinds of problems with different scholars, and I'm continuing to study and perform research from the restaurant's basement. I'm sure I'll get to the academia after their next round of exams.
What an admirable spirit for learning. Amazing.
Sure, but you'll find hardworking people wherever you go.
So this restaurant has a basement as well? Huh. First I've heard of it.
That's right. It's not usually open to patrons. Most of the time, employees use it for breaks or to hold private events.
I see. Yes, that makes sense. Well, good luck with your studies, Miss Chishan.
Thank you so much. As long as I can make it into the academia as an official student, I'll be happy.
Maybe Asmodee accidentally stripped off the Traveler's powers? Since the Traveler and their sibling are said to be gods of light, he sees that Khaenri'ah didn't have a god. Yeah, they were like a godless nation. Maybe the gods of light, the gods of Khaenri'ah. Oh, yeah. Maybe that might have been the trigger for the war, essentially. Them leaving. Oh, is that... Why is there a little shadow following me? My little companion. What's your name? Endora. I really love Genshin's lore. It's really one of the reasons, like, I'm still attached to this game. The story, the storytelling and the lore is really
3 familiar
compelling.
faces should be enough for Setaria.
What's the point of all the information we've collected? Nahida, you still haven't told us how you're planning to make Setaria face her problems.
Setaria is already used to avoiding her problems, so we must find a way to break through her usual sensibilities. I remember you mentioned that the Eremites in Port Ormuz are all making a fuss about the upcoming resurrection of King Deshret. Although it's all just a boatload of nonsense, the fate of her homeland may turn out to be Sataria's soft spot.
Oh, Paimon gets it now! You want to take advantage of the guilt Sataria feels about her homeland! Although she knows she should return home to help the people of the desert, all she's done is conspire with the sages!
If King Deshret were to criticize Sataria's actions...
So, how do we set that up?
Well, King Deshret is long gone, and Sataria is also too smart to fall for any simple tricks. If we simply engaged her under the guise of King Deshret's believers, she would definitely be wary of us, and we may not get anywhere. But if we were to borrow some of her close acquaintances to talk with her, her reaction would probably be very different.
So, you mean you're going to possess those people we just talked to?
Yep. Possess them through the Akasha. Imply they've already converted to the faith of King Deshret, and then convey our made-up will of King Deshret. As long as everything goes smoothly, we'll get through to Sataria for sure. She'll never guess that we had anything to do with it.
Damn.
So that's how you're going to use all the info we collected on these people. It's so that you won't slip up and break form. Possessing them will only work if you can manage to pass off as them.
Exactly. So, best of luck with impersonating them.
Huh? Best of luck? But we don't know how to possess anyone.
That's no problem at all. I'll just share all their senses with you once I've possessed them. As long as you're also wearing an Akasha terminal, the effect will basically be as if you've possessed them yourself.
Shit.
Huh.
Nahida's like...
Pretty convenient. But why does he...
I guess that Akasha terminal just makes her really... kind of terrifying.
I've been observing humans for a while. I've never been good at imitating them.
You're not wrong. It's always been painfully obvious whenever you try to pass as Catherine.
Enkaria is said to be the Abyss, so the gods of light are the gods of the Abyss. Yeah, that makes sense. That checks out. It's like, it's just reading lore. You have officially gained the title Lore Master Kitty. Now, I like these lore drops that you're doing. Alright, I will try my best.
If it was at all possible, I would have preferred to leave these people alone. But seeing how things are now, I probably should just accept it and push on.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up over it. We're only doing this to help everyone, and we'll only be borrowing them for a little while anyway.
Alright, then let's give it a go tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow... Wow. I hope I don't jinx it, but I guess my stream has been going... hasn't been, like, dying out or anything. The connection seems to be stable as well, so nice. 12 o'clock. Also, I think Paimon is an Asmodee because Paimon could be the primordial one. The primordial one? What is that?
Here she comes! Sataria's here!
Let's quietly follow her. Once she starts talking to her acquaintances, we'll find a safe spot to begin possessing them. As for how we'll sway her to our side, I'll leave that to you. I trust you'll know what to say.
I don't.
Paimon's
But we'll see how it goes.
nervous. Okay, let's go. Looks like they've already started talking. Let's find a hiding spot and get started.
Like a primordial god or something, since Paimon's eyes look like, and Cape look like the galaxy.
That's right. You really can't force anything when it comes to love. And besides, everyone around me has a very different background and outlook. Are you still listening to me, Nabia?
Oh, of course I'm listening. You were talking about troubles with your love life, right? I heard everything you said.
Okay then. You just seemed a little distracted for a moment there. Strange. Your cats seem pretty worked up. Is something wrong? I always thought they were quiet, happy kitties. Oh, what are their names again?
Haru and Maru. It's like a primordial god or something. So, like higher than the Archons. That would make sense for Paimon. Because the Archons aren't technically from Celestia, are they? They get their power from Celestia. Which means there is beings higher than the Archons. Birds and Marut.
Ah, that's right. They are just little darlings, aren't they? Harut and Marut.
So, which fortune do you want me to read for you today? You must have come for another echo of the divine voice of wisdom.
I'd like to get another reading on my love prospects, but to be perfectly honest with you, I feel like I've been a real mess recently.
A mess?
Oh yeah, it could be a primordial goddess higher than Archons. Could be, yeah. It could be one of those things where each primordial is like has something. I can't explain it. A certain thing to them, like how we have a god of air, a primordial god. One could be of like justice or something like that. One of each god could be one of the heavenly principles.
Well, could you do a reading on how long it'll take me to finish my current project at work?
Look at the
Really
symbol on
just wanna
Paimon.
get it
Sure.
over
Is
with.
that
No problem
Trinity
at all.
symbol?
The gods will reveal the truth.
The gods
The gods are asking, Setaria, why haven't you gone home?
Why haven't I gone home? Do the gods really know everything I've been thinking about?
Setaria, why don't you
I would
just
kill to
go
be with
home?
Asmodee.
It's a demand now instead of a question. The gods seem to be truly upset.
Alachina's not gonna like you said that.
Sorry. I know I failed the gods. Please pass on my most sincere apologies and ask for their divine forgiveness. And if I may ask, Nabia, is there a specific god who's speaking to you right now?
What an inconsiderate and naive question. The god who is speaking to me is, of course, the wisest and mightiest of all.
The
King
play.
Deshret.
King Deshret? No wonder he
Trinity.
would make such demand of me.
Trinity.
Wait a second. King Deshret passed away a long time ago. Even though news of King Deshret's resurrection has been spreading like wildfire, it's all just a misinformation campaign from the academia. How can King Deshret still exist in real life?
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
What insolence! I am King Deshret's most loyal believer. Do you wish to refute his voice of wisdom?
Oh, no. As a child of the desert, I am only reveling in his power upon learning that his divine glory has touched even this city. I will think very carefully about his demand of me. I'm sorry. I must go now.
Wait!
Whoa! She just ran off in a hurry.
She,
Pretty upset, too.
Alachina's gonna be
Well
funny.
done.
She's gonna
Satari
not,
didn't seem to
you're not gonna
stop
get the
dancing in
50-50.
this.
I'm sorry.
To have something she's been trying desperately to avoid show up out of
You missed the
nowhere
tone.
and berate her, that must have shaken her to the core.
Aw, Nahida, it seems like you understand human emotions really well after all.
All I know are some abstract Harvata theories. In any case, my time with you has shown a lot of them to be utterly useless. I'm still trying to make sense of everything. Anyway, enough of that. Let's hurry and catch up to Sataria.
She's out of Keem's now, right on cue. Let's get ready to possess him right away.
Can I? Yeah, the Trinity symbol. And it's interesting because that symbol is all over Khaenri'ah architecture. Nice. Do I have any more? No? Okay then.
I have to stifle a smile every time I...
Oh cool, there's 2 weeks left. Awesome. Heaps of time for me to do that. I was wondering when I might have to start getting into the Lantern Right quests. Surprised me just chatting and reading.
It's okay.
I'm
I
surprised
just
someone
got
knows
caught
so
up
much
in
about the law.
something.
Well, actually, no, I'm not.
Actually,
I know a lot of
didn't
people
you ask
like
me
the
to
law.
help you look for work? What kind of
But I'm
work
glad
were you
someone is
looking for
telling me
again?
about it. Oh, I forgot what he was looking for.
Oh, right.
Oh,
Your old
masonry.
man's
Okay.
craft. How could I forget? Speaking of, how's he doing? Is he feeling any better?
He's walking more now.
Oh, that's good to hear. I have been thinking a lot about him. If I could get some more time off, I'd love to pay him a visit. Actually, while we're talking about him, is he still living in Port Ormos?
Yeah, he's been retired there for a while.
If you could find the time, please write him a letter. Let him know that recently, faith in King Deshret has taken root in Port Ormos and has begun to spread across Sumeru. He has a quick temper and has always been a devout follower of the Sumeru Archon. I don't want him to get into a fight with those King Deshret believers because of a difference in beliefs.
Oh? So, who are you siding with in all of this? The Academia or King Deshret? I'm so jealous of you. You were born a child of the desert, yet you chose to betray King Deshret, and now you spend all your time with those crooks from the Academia.
Akeem, you don't mean you've also become a believer of King Deshret?
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the wise King Deshret? In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
Can't pick a side? Me?
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you'd
Damn.
be so good at this.
Playing her. I wasn't too harsh, was I?
You really zeroed in on the issue and put it right in front of her. It might feel a bit overwhelming for Sataria. But once everything is over, I'll be sure to pay her a visit to her mind and explain everything. Anyway, let's keep going.
Come on! Sataria's already started...
So, Shishan.
I wish I had time to like
noticed anything
go into
weird
the
in city
Genshin lore
lately?
and read about it and stuff.
Like, as if someone was
So yeah, I'm
trying
glad
to
Kitty is
preach
here,
to you about something.
explaining the lore to us. Now I've spent all my time studying in the basement.
Oh, right. Speaking of strange things, I celebrated the Sub-Zerus festival so many times that I lost count. That was really weird.
Wait, how could you be aware of that? That should be impossible. Nothing in the report indicated anything like that.
Are you still failing to realize that the Academia's lowly tricks could never deceive all of Sumeru's citizens?
Shishan,
Let me see the law about
don't
Esmeralda
tell me
and read
that
it to you.
You've converted to King Deshret as well.
As appreciative as I am, you don't need to force yourself to do this. But thank you. Here, let me give you... Do you know what? Here, have 1,000 cookies as thank you. One of Esmeralda's. Oh, wait, I don't need to do it from there. Right. Jabbery, would you like some points as well? You can use it for gambling and playing little games in chat if you'd like. You also earn points by watching the stream. And if you want to check how much you have, just do ! cookies. Alright, it looks like it didn't add points to you for some reason. Alright, so I had to do it from here. There you go. Thank you for your lore drops, kitty. Oh, Jabbery, you already have 1,000 points. Damn. Here's another 1,000. For being a good sport, I'll give you another. There you go. So if you feel like gambling in chat, go for it. It looks like you already had 1,000 points. How did you get 1,000? I think you showed up when I first started the points system, and I was like, and I said I was going to give 1,000 points to everyone who chatted, and I think you chatted, and I gave you 1,000 then. I'm assuming that's how you got it, because Jash has 1,000 as well. You read lore about why Traveler and Ether doesn't know about the Archon War in Karia that much. Cool. Yeah, I wish I could read into it.
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret. In reality, shouldn't you be the one who is ashamed? You, who works side by side with the Academia and treated people as nothing more than experimental subjects?
Also, I forgot to mention, feel like lurking. The problem with that, I don't mind you lurking. It's that you can't earn points by lurking for some reason. It's YouTube settings. I wish it didn't have to be that way. I wish you could lurk and earn points. But yeah, you have to be active in chat in order to be earning points, which is unfortunate.
Please stop!
The lurkers deserve better.
Even now, Sataria's still trying to run from her problems.
When Asmodee sealed the traveling cubes, Asmodee made the traveler fall into deep sleep for 500 years. That I know. I don't remember how I know that. I think I saw some. I think I just came to that conclusion when... No. I heard that from somewhere. I can't remember where. But yes, that I do know. And that is very interesting. Because the sibling woke up first. If I remember correctly.
She can no longer justify everything to herself.
Hey, she's trying to talk to the guards. What should we do?
This is the most important part of all. Quick, get ready.
Mercenary, you're a member of the Corps of 30, correct? Please help me pass a message to the Matcha right away. The situation in the city is getting out of control.
Please, try to remain calm, miss. Tell me what's happening in the city.
Heretics are infiltrating
Give me a
the
moment.
city, and they've already converted many residents to their side.
Heretics? What kind of heresy are you talking about?
King Deshret! Many people I know have suddenly started believing in him, but he's long dead. It's impossible.
Miss Sataria, nothing is impossible.
You know my name?
King Deshret is immortal, and all who defy him will one day pay the price. You must face the truth, Sataria. You tread a treacherous path, and the longer you ignore it, the tighter the Academia's grasp on you will become, and the deeper you will be ensnared. Child of King Deshret, never forget that the desert that belongs to you lies elsewhere.
What's so strange about becoming a believer of the
We are
wise King
messing
Deshret?
her up.
In fact, aren't you the strange one? The one who still can't pick a side?
What an absurd question. You make it sound like I should be ashamed for becoming a believer of King Deshret.
Sataria, why haven't you gone home?
It seems that no matter where I run, I only keep finding more believers of King Deshret. I have to say, this is a familiar feeling.
Heda Asmodee has some sort of grudge against humanity, and she thinks the humans are going against the god. This is a part I read from the lore. Interesting. Well, judging by what she said at the beginning, was just like the arrogation of mankind has gone too far or something like that. So, yeah, she might have... I wonder what the humans did. I wonder if they were probably trying to invade Celestia.
I've also been running from my guilt this whole time. Guilt over my part in the sage's plans, and from ignoring the letters from the children of my homeland. But no matter how much I may try to ignore or get rid of it, my guilt always comes back.
So I remember something in Enkanomiya. Wasn't Kanria trying to, like, infiltrate them and destroy Enkanomiya? Poor Asmodee. What's the law on Skirk? Who's Skirk? You should follow your heart.
You won't necessarily lose your research opportunities by facing the truth. Besides, did you really want to conduct your research while carrying such heavy feelings of guilt?
How do you know me so well? Are you truly just a believer of King Deshret? Or are you the god himself?
That's not important. The important thing is to pass judgment on the
I haven't
Academia
reached
and
it yet.
its
Oh.
citizens and to correct their mistakes.
Well, it's
You
not
can
a spoiler
provide
if I
some
didn't
assistance
know
as well.
anything about it.
Perhaps it can serve as a form of atonement.
I've
If it's to do with the main story, don't tell me.
But I've always believed
No
in
spoilers.
serendipity.
But if
My
it's like a
parents
side
must
story,
be
I
a
don't
fated
mind.
opportunity for me to get out of this wretched situation. Please tell me. What can I do for you?
Yes, convinced her.
How much do you know about the Sage's current activities?
I was just one of the designers for the masked dream harvest scheme, which is what happened around the Sub-Zero's festival. But I know very little about the
Oh, it's the
full
main
scope
story.
of the
Okay, yeah. No
project.
spoilers, please.
I'd assume that only staff with the highest clearance
There's
would have
some stuff
access
in the
to
main
these
story that I've
confidential
already been
documents.
like spoiled on
I've
because
just been working
the
to meet
internet,
Grand
but
Sage's specified requirements.
even as much as I try to
There's something that's been really bothering
ignore a
me.
lot of the spoilers,
I heard
yeah.
that a scholar who was
But there's some
previously
stuff I
expelled
still
has
don't know.
returned to
So,
the city.
yeah.
And even the sages are still quite wary of him.
When you're at Fontaine. Oh, damn, that's a long way away. Now cast that even the sages are still wary of.
To fight against the Academia, we will need to figure out the nature and the purpose of their work. Is there a way for us to get access to the confidential documents you mentioned?
It should be possible if we're willing to take some risks. After all, I'm an assistant to the Grand Sage, and I've been working on many tasks outside of the project. One thing, though, I won't be able to transfer the documents to you through the Akasha once I get my hands on them. The sages have always closely monitored all activities within the Akasha. Let me see... let's use the most primitive method. Send someone to pick up the documents tomorrow evening at the Academia entrance.
The Academia entrance. Wouldn't that be too conspicuous?
Don't worry about that. I assure you, this won't be a trap. I'm only suggesting this location because it'll draw more scrutiny for me to leave the Academia again. It'll be safest for me to distract the guards long enough to hand you the documents.
You know when a healer can only control people. If you don't, I don't want to spoil. Ah, okay. No, I don't know. Wait, she can only control people. Interesting. I don't know why. But yes, let's spoil that. Oh, if it's in a hit, oh, it's a hidden. Interesting. Interesting.
All right, I trust you.
So, if I were to successfully complete this task, would it mean I've
Here's the thing.
atoned for my wrongdoings?
Oh.
That'll
If you want to tell
depend on
Jabbery, I'll hide chat,
Dendro
and then that way I won't see it.
Dendro Archon. That's right. Her people are the ones we have endangered. As the god of wisdom, she's also the one responsible for judging and guiding the scholars.
Since you both don't know, you won't spoil. Okay.
Maybe it's time for me to find a god to believe in.
Just as Nahida predicted, we've managed to bring Sataria to our side.
The Traveler's execution was ingenious. He's the one who deserves all the praise.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank
Now
you.
that we've made plans to meet again tomorrow evening, all we can do is pray for Sataria's mission to go off without a hitch.
Pray? But if we're going to pray to the gods, aren't we just praying to you? God of wisdom and guardian of the scholars?
No. The truth is the true guardian of scholars. I've always believed that. Anyway, let's meet again tomorrow evening at the Adventurers Guild.
Sorry, I'm just checking to see if the stream quality is alright. Oh yeah, it seems to be good. Cool. How hard is Inazuma? On my 4-star only account, I struggled a bit. It was kind of difficult. But nothing food can't fix. If you're struggling, food is your best friend in this game. I mean, look, Let me show you how much... I've done so much cooking in this game. Got like 130 burgers, 140 chickens, lots of revives, stamina food, attack buffs. I've been avoiding trying to use these attack boosts because I was trying to get an idea of how strong people actually are, or my characters actually are without the buff. But I usually use it whenever I go into like domains or fight bosses. It just makes it go by faster. It helps a bit. God, I want a chicken burger.
There are so many local specialties. To buy more.
Did this temptation broken? Absolutely. It's not even that difficult to make, too. What am I doing? Time. Yeah, chicken burger sounds good. Oh shit, I forgot what time I'm supposed to be changing to. Nighttime. 7 o'clock. Nope. Wrong one. Burger. Oh god, now I just want to. Oh, the following night. Oh, I read that wrong. Such an idiot. A chicken burger sounds nice. Or maybe just a normal hamburger sounds nice. But your boy is broke because he spends his money. I bought Baldur's Gate.
Everything's in place and they've taken the bait.
Catherine, we're here! Oh, you are the other Catherine, right?
That's right. I suppose I'm the other Catherine in your mind.
Can't we just call her Nahida?
Shh. We're on a secret mission tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yep, Paimon's right. We cannot fully rule out the chance that the meetup tonight is just a trap.
Tevet is probably slowly hiking up on a full war with Celestia as the Archons are severing their times with Celestia. Yeah, it feels like everyone's giving up on their Gnosis. Because Zhongli gave it up willingly. I feel like Vinci, even though it got stolen from him, I feel like he let it happen. When Senora took his Gnosis, she got it way too easily. And Raiden, she practically announced that she was cutting ties with Celestia, so she gave up her Gnosis to... Or she didn't care about the Gnosis. Vinci was practically roasting... right? What was that? Like, beauty is a waste if the beholder has no taste. Dude was spitting fire in his poetic tone.
If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the Academia should still be unable to confirm the existence of my
Damn, that makes me even
consciousness in the
more
outside
excited
world.
for this story.
Yep,
I can't wait
yep,
to see how well this
exactly.
goes.
Just what Paimon was thinking.
Can't do that anymore now that she's dead. True. Also, hi, Hydro. Welcome.
Anyway, enough about that. Let's just make sure to be on our guard.
Speaking of which, don't you feel something is off?
Off? What do you feel is off?
It's just a little too quiet around here.
It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you?
No,
He just
I
woke
think
up.
he's right. It
All
really
good, my guy.
is a lot quieter than usual. If you look around, there seems to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though.
Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe Sataria figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can exchange the documents in peace.
I also can't quite figure out why things feel a little off. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her as we planned.
Well, regardless, as long as you're here with us, Paimon feels a little safer.
Zhongli is around 6,000 years old. Yeah, that I knew he was old. I didn't know he was that old.
Managed to distract all the guards.
I know it was like I thought it was like just like a few thousand years. Huh? Am I at the wrong spot? Am I supposed to go up there?
The wind knows me.
Do I just teleport? Oh, I can't teleport. Oh, so I have to run there, I guess.
One with nature. Time to go.
Is he the oldest Archon? I'm wondering. Ooh, cutscene.
What are all these people doing here at this hour of the night?
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And to a rather spectacular welcome, even if I do say so myself.
You're the outcast, expelled from the Academia.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me
The Tory?
the Doctor.
Sick.
If you're
His
looking
voice?
for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
The people of Sumeru City. What have you done to them?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminals. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you can see, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world. My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what should we do? These are all just regular people.
Leave now. You need to get out of here.
What?
That guy's a Fatui Harbinger. We can't just leave you here.
Nor can I abandon the people of Sumeru. Don't worry. We'll meet again outside of the city.
Right.
I see. You appear to have overridden their mental faculties with your own consciousness.
His
Possess
outfit looks
such a
so good.
powerful mind. You must be the god of wisdom.
Il Dottore.
This should be far enough. Paimon needs to catch her breath first. Is Nahida going to be okay? We only made it out because of her.
She can jump between mines. Hopefully she'll be fine.
Paimon wasn't counting on running into a new Harbinger here, let alone such a high-ranking one. That guy was number 2. So scary.
Oh.
He called himself the Doctor. Remember, Tainari told us about him. Sataria did say that someone who once got expelled from the Academia came back recently, and that even the sages are wary of him. Yep, sounds like she must have been talking about the Doctor.
We underestimated the scale of this problem. The way he said Doctor sounded kind of badass. There's also Dendro or Hydro. Interesting. I'm only assuming Hydro because of the water capsules that was just like hanging around him. But I could be wrong. I didn't see a vision. The way he said the doctor sounded badass. It did. I wonder who his voice actor is. His voice sounded really good.
Now that the doctor's in the picture,
You thought he was
no longer
Cryo.
just dealing with the academia. They're in cahoots with the Fatui. But what are the Fatui after this time? Another Gnosis?
We need to find a way to reunite with Nahida.
Yeah, things would be a lot easier with Nahida's help. Nahida said
He might be
we'll
Cryo.
meet
I mean,
again outside
he
the
might be.
city.
I don't know what. I don't know what his
Can't
element
just
is.
keep waiting
I just made an
around
assumption it
for
was Hydro. Let's go find someone else who might be involved.
You mean... Oh, right.
Tainari.
Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Vidia forest? That has to be the same project. Even though he turned it down at the time, he might still know something. There's no time to lose. Let's go to Gandharvaville.
I thought all the Fatui Harbingers didn't have visions, but Child and Ali, she didn't it out of the water. My guess was I thought they all had a vision and they all had a delusion. Which is why they could use 2 elements. That was my guess. I didn't realize Signora didn't have a vision. Sanka for Dotori. Damn, what did he do? Does he do something during this quest that I'm going to hate him for? That is what I am asking. Oh, this ain't even all the way to Gen. Do you know what? Let's just do this. Oops, wrong one.
The wind knows me. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
I can't say that I might spoil you. Ah! Okay. Okay.
Hold it right there.
My bad. My bad for asking it. That was a dumb
floating
question.
fairy. We've got you all right. Take a
Oh.
look around. You've fallen right into our trap.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work. We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru. We're here on the orders of a client known only
Oh,
as
I actually know those. I remember that from the comic. And I think I heard about him experimenting on Skara. Right. Right. He is very evil.
The outcast? An outcast from the academia?
Sounds like the doctor.
But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Skara wants to slash the Torii apart. Damn. Is it just me? It might just be me. But I feel like the art style in the game has improved a bit. It might just be me.
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat.
Like,
We'll
I'm
shut you
comparing
up
it to the
soon.
beginning of the game.
Get them!
The character models look a bit more, how should I say, rounded. That's probably a bad term.
You're up, traveler!
Or maybe it's just because I'm playing on PlayStation. Oh, is it just you three? Okay. I think they did improve the quality. It looks a lot more, like, cleaner.
Adventure time.
Hey. It isn't over yet. Here comes reinforcements.
All right.
The Temple of Wisdom. Everyone hold hands.
One with nature.
That was pretty rough. Is that what
I don't know if I
elite
saw that
mercenaries
incorrectly,
are like?
but I think that bloom explosion just did 11k.
Yeah. Looks like we'll have to keep our guards up.
Wonder how old Columbina is.
But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he predict that we would try to find Tainari?
It might be one of those anime tropes where they look like they're like 13, but they're actually like 100 years old or something.
Going up against smart people is tough. Anyway, let's keep going.
I just realized it's been a while since we've had a fight in the story quest. A lot of it's been dialogue, which I'm not mad about because the dialogue's been really good. Where am I going? Olé!
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here?
Kale, it's nice to see you again. Are you doing all right?
To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks. As a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks.
Oh, Kale.
Will be a weekly boss you unlock later in the Archon Quest. That's Scaramouche, right? And I know I got spoiled on that. Curing Irminsul is our only chance.
Tainari, did he go off on patrol? We're here to talk to him.
Oh, Master Tainari? He just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He was headed to Party's DI.
Huh? He left?
Avidia. I swear I've seen that before.
Tainari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the Sage's invitation.
I thought it was weird too. Master Tainari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. He almost never leaves his post. He left in a hurry this time, though.
He didn't give a reason?
No, I only found out that he left through a message he left behind. He also made sure to
You are
delegate all
wild,
his
Jab.
tasks using a schedule. To leave in such a hurry? I'd guess he had something urgent to take care of. Master Tainari originally studied in the Amorta Darshan of the Academia, and Partis DI is something like the Amorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tainari once spent a long time conducting research at Partis DI.
A research base, huh? Gotta wonder what kind of research Tainari just decided to work on all of a sudden. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Party's DI.
I'm not hating on like your tastes or likes. The fact that you love her so much is amazing. Also, Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail. I wonder if I'll ever play that. Please take care of yourself, Collei.
Don't worry. I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now. If you run into Master Tainari, please send him my regards. Got it. Will do. See you later, Collei.
Sarael has some hot woman. Nice. Goodness.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Go to Pardis. Yai. Yai. Where is that? Oh, I have to go. Okay, so I have to go talk to Catherine now. How do I do that? Oh. Is it this quest I have to do? Yeah. I guess I'm unlocking commissions now? Hello, Catherine. We just want to take commissions. Yeah! Finally. Sweet. Although I already done my commissions. All good. I can now start doing commissions now. Yeah. Back to the main quest. She's logged out of Sara after getting Black Swan's signature. Oh, I haven't been there yet.
Time to go.
I wouldn't mind giving Sarael a try. Not yet, though. I kind of want to progress as much as I can through Genshin before I start moving to Honkai Star Rail. I feel like I'll get stuck in that game just as much as I get stuck here. See, why you like this? Hey, you can be like that, and that is perfectly fine. You are perfectly fine the way you are. Weird is good. Nahida.
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you.
Ah, Nahida, right?
This was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment.
Actually, it's very smart of the traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds. Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the doctor by myself.
Are you going to tell
Even a
us what
pool
happened?
of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky.
Paimon feels like only the real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy.
I believe you. I also did not get that analogy.
Huh? But I wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point.
Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people all right?
When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds. Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me.
Whew. What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us.
I wouldn't be relieved just yet. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards. Also, The doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha.
Oh.
Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop him? He's still at the academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha.
Layla is a really good shielder. I tried her out. She was in one of the trial characters things. She does seem like a really good shielder. Our position will only get worse. We need to hurry.
It feels like he's toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui.
We shouldn't
Is
give up
he?
hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem.
Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's Di? Have you been waiting for us?
Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in. You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads?
We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find?
Okay, let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
Nice. Have I? Oh shoot! I should be activating this. Have I not been here before? I want to see a Capitano fight. She's good choice for players who don't have Zhongli. Yeah. It's amazing how Zhongli has, despite being one of the early characters, is still holding on as like one of the best shielders in the game. I was supposed to do something. Oh, I need to do that. I'll do that later.
Traveler? It is you!
Oh, Hypatia!
It's Hypatia!
He's such a booty.
What a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
Who's this?
She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the... what's it called? Satyavada life?
Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means...
Oh, I just realized she doesn't have a terminal. An Akasha terminal.
Did you already finish your training and reach Pariporna life?
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
You did it! Congratulations!
What?
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last. When my consciousness made contact with the gods. What a supreme and unparalleled experience that was.
That sounds incredible!
That was... Wow. She is really happy about that experience. Actually, we're here for Tainari.
Oh, all right. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
Oh shit, for real?
You can do that?
Do you believe her, Nahida?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneal with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
We're using that incense again?
All right now.
Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a path.
We're going
to
straight
connect your
into it?
consciousness.
Okay.
All right.
Ready?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies.
Oh, is this Scaramouche?
Will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest. Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity. There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
Damn, that was wild.
What was that?
That was neither the Greater Lord's consciousness nor King Deshret's consciousness.
Did we actually just see the Balladeer's memories? Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god.
Oh, that's why she's
Such
weird.
A noble will. Such sublime emotion.
A bad weird.
Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God, please grant me forgiveness and salvation.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no periporno life, but rather...
Wake up.
You, why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait, have I already lost my mind?
Are we not gonna tell her it's a setup?
Wait, something isn't right.
Oh, another cutscene. Whoa. She locked up? Wow. Well, that looks sick.
Okay, we finally lost him.
Gasp.
Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, the Traveler's back?
What just happened?
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us
What a
defeat
wild
the mercenaries,
cutscene.
and then he ran with us all the way here.
The Academia trapped their own Archon is one of the reasons Asmodee didn't trust humans. Damn. It's always the old people, I swear. Not strongly, though. No, it's always the old scholars. This time she didn't just transfer her mind into my body. Our minds swapped places. Oh!
Places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body? Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. I don't think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore. But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies."
Oh no! Nahida's trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague.
It's in a code that only we know. We can't let the doctor figure out what we're up to.
Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from that alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival.
You want to kill the Grand Sage? Dude, at the festival, I wanted to hit him so badly. Even when he was talking to Tainari. I think, was it him that was trying to get Tainari to join the project? He sounded so condescending that time.
Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria.
The moon refers to Nahida herself. Starlight refers to the people of the desert. Illusions and lies refer to the Academia's plans.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Huh.
Oh, it wasn't the Grand Sage. Okay.
Nahida was telling us to go find help in the desert.
I wonder if you're the only one abiding by the rules here, not seeing any spoilers. It's a bit sorry with regards to that rule because a lot of stuff I've already been spoiled on from my looking around on the internet. Not intentionally looking for spoilers. It just a lot of people seem to like posting spoilers all over the internet. But no, Kitty's just giving us some lore drops. And yeah, some of the stuff that she's talking about I kind of already know about. And if it's lore drops, I don't mind lore drops if it's like something you find in a book or stuff like that. But if it's like from the main story, that is a different question. Also, after the cutscenes on whatever I say to things. Yeah, after the cutscenes is alright. But yeah, if it's not from like the main storyline, I don't mind.
But she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
Yeah, unfortunately, Scaramouche is... Mint viewer. No, that's all good. All good. I like the fact that you're trying to abide to the rules makes me really happy. And for that, someone so loyal to the rules. Where is it? Where is it? Hydro, you get 1,000 points.
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana, correct? Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who was occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be...
Yeah, what you said after Nahida, I didn't really see that as a spoiler. That seemed like a side lore thing.
Safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side. So, I trust you.
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals, so I eventually declined. All I know is that the project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
No. Are they trying to take over Irminsul?
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahida's body?
The Academia is turning the Balladeer into a god.
What?
Do you have any evidence?
I saw an Ascent god under construction. Hypatia also showed us a so-called divine consciousness. Yeah. Tainari, the character I lost my pity on when I was going for Raiden 2 years ago. Oh,
so that's
damn.
What happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia Forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardis Di and began searching for a way to return her to her normal self.
I think I accidentally got him when I can't remember what I was doing on my 4-star account. I was pulling for someone, and I ended up getting him and Navia. I can't remember what I was doing.
If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru Village.
Oh, yeah, it was Sucrose. It was Sucrose, Rosaria, and Candace. And I wanted to get all 3 of them for my 4-star only run. And I ended up getting him and Navia. I unfortunately don't have him on this account.
Now that you mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation.
The Fatui is also behind some of this. They may have fanned the flames.
The Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time. From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene. But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals.
Oh, we're going to the desert now?
Right. We've pretty much gone over everything we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tighnari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Ribat. That'll be your fastest route. Come find me here if there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Tighnari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
Ooh. Scaramouche is like the second Harbinger's play. Oh yeah, he is. Him and Child are the only ones. And what, we're getting Alachino soon? That's 3. I want to see that video again. The Harbinger video. There's something I want to check out on there later. Actually, I need to kill these guys.
Let's light it up.
I've been having to farm these damn mushrooms all week for Nahida. God, it's annoying fighting them. Yeah, she needs them for her talents, her ascension materials, and her weapon all need fungus. I hate fighting them. Where am I going? Cool, we're heading to the desert. I wonder if we're gonna get to that, what's it called? To the pyramid. Welcome back, welcome back. If you use the healing set on Farina and achieve 7k healing protect, that'll be 105k HP. Damn, that's a lot of HP, 105. Should you try to get Nahida's weapon? I'm gonna say no. If I didn't have it, I wouldn't have tried to go for her weapon either. In fact, I probably would have thrown on... Oh, I don't have it. I thought I did have it. So, wow. How I said that was stupid. I'm sorry. If you want to go for the weapon, go for it. If I didn't have the weapon, I wouldn't have gone for it. Because I'm not a fan of its ability. Like, I know it's good for her. Like, it balances... Oh, no, actually, it's a good weapon. It balances her out. What the hell am I saying? It's a great weapon. If you want to get her weapon, go for it. If I were to go for a 4-star option, it would probably be the Mappa Mare. The craftable catalyst. That, or... Emerald Orb. No, Magic Guide. Magic Guide gives so much elemental mastery. $41 at level 1? Wait, I want to put this up to 20. Yeah, and it goes up to 72. This gets so much elemental mastery. Because I remember using this on my 4-star only account for Lisa, because I built Lisa for elemental mastery. So if I didn't have this, I would either put Mappa Mare on her or Magic Guide. What are y'all up to? Well, we just had a cutscene where Nahida switched places with the Traveler, Catherine's puppet got killed, and we saw Scaramouche. And now we are heading to the desert. The only limitation is she can only do this for one of the field units at a time. Yeah. Is there someone that can heal everyone in your team all at once? Like continuously. Not like Barbara, because I know Barbara heals everyone in the team. For her, like, it does a single burst, but... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, Barbara heals everyone in the team as well. Oh, so Farina doesn't... heal everyone? Interesting. She can do all unit heals in co-op. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, but she can't heal, like, on single player or your background characters.
I wonder when all
Interesting. But the artifact does... Where is it? No, it's Farina, so it's up here. Equipping characters on standby can still trigger this effect. Wait, maybe I'm thinking of the wrong artifact. Oh well. Some guards showed up and attacked us and they got to Catherine.
We finally made it to Caravan Rebak. It's pretty lively here. So, just past this wall is the desert, huh? Oh, wow. Paimon remembers hearing people call this the Wall of Samiel. It's made to block sandstorms from the outside. Oh, if it's this tall...
Oh, the tree wall.
It's gotta be the divine work of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, right?
Or the wood wall. Truly awe-inspiring.
Enough gawking. Come on, follow me.
Hi, Huh? Hi.
Over here.
Oh, Ethan went that way! Let's hurry up and follow him. Wonder what he's up to.
The Wall of Samiel always confuses you? Do tell why.
What the? Where did he go?
Also, you might level up all weapons which give elements mastery and see which has the most elemental mastery.
They were just here
Yeah, you
a
could do
second
that.
ago.
The easiest way to tell is to see what their base amount of elemental mastery is at level 1, and it'll let you know how much. Like, you can easily tell which one gives the most.
You were too careless. You should have noticed those hopeless amateurs trailing you a long time ago.
I think it's made out of wood or mountain called it eroded. I think the lore. Someone said that Rukkhadevata made it. It's wood. I think someone confirmed it in the story. I can't remember who. What's your favorite region in Genshin? I'm gonna assume. I'm not gonna say Fontaine. Mondstadt? Wait, I think you told me this. I think you said your favorite was Mondstadt. Thank you, Alhaitham.
There's no need to thank me.
Oh wait, no, maybe. I think I'm mixing that up, but I'm gonna guess.
All I did was
Mondstadt.
correct a mistake I happened to
Oh,
come
I'm wrong.
across.
Damn.
It's a habit I developed at the academia.
You really gave Paimon a scare, Alhaitham. We never thought we'd run into you here. Last time we met at house. Didn't
Yeah, I think someone else said that. My bad. If you ask me, my favorite region is Mondstadt. Oh! Mine is Liyue.
Oh, so you've already landed yourselves on the Academia's hit
My nose
list.
is running.
I can't say that I didn't expect it. However, had I wished to turn you
Oh,
over to
your
the
favorite is
Academia,
Sumeru.
Don't
Damn.
you think you'd already be the Eremites' honored guests by now?
This might be my new favorite.
Right. You do have a point.
Did you participate in the Sage's big
I
project?
have no interest in running errands for that project. As a scholar, I've always belonged to the camp that promotes researcher autonomy. And these days, you're more fascinating than anything the sages can offer.
So you're actually looking for me? Yeah, the rainforest
Not
part.
quite.
For me, definitely.
To tell you the truth, I'm still investigating the divine knowledge capsule. Unfortunately, I've run into some difficulties. Everyone says the capsule originated in the desert and was eventually moved to Port Ormos. If I am to get to the bottom of this, I must understand how the capsule first came to be. Which brings me back to you, and why you're so interesting. The leader of Ainul Ahmar
Stop.
used the divine knowledge capsule
You're
right in
interesting.
front of you, and upon seeing him, your expression became perplexed, and you were lost in thought for quite some time. To have that kind of reaction, I think you must have realized something. Are you interested at all in sharing what you've been hiding from me?
Must be because I was shocked to hear those words again. World forget me.
You really have a ridiculous eye for detail. What kind of person even notices or remembers stuff like that?
Sumeru is huge, might be the biggest reason. Which means absolutely more chests, more primos, more goodies. Even though Sumeru is inspired by Persia and India. I don't know much about Persia. I know it's my only the only knowledge I have of Persia is the game Prince of Persia. And that place is like a desert, sandy. So I'm like, oh, that's my perception of Persia. India, maybe the forest part is based on India. Maybe India's got some like jungle regions that we don't know about. The situation is a little complicated. I can't share what I know just yet.
So that's your answer. Well, I do work for the Academia after all. So considering that, it is indeed wise to keep your cards close to your chest. But that does prove you do have some undisclosed information about the divine knowledge capsule. Am I right? No matter. Rather than simply learning the answers from you, I'd still prefer to investigate on my own. Speaking of, you two are also headed to the desert?
That's right. We have the same plan as you. But we don't really have any concrete goals at the moment.
Then I'd suggest starting with Aru Village. It's the largest settlement in the desert, so it'll probably have more resources and intel than anywhere else. Well, would you like to head there together?
Absolutely.
It's always better to travel with someone you know. Let's go!
Sumeru might be based in South Asia. I already know Inazuma is based in Japan. Yeah. Mondstadt's Germany, I believe. And then Liu is China. And then Inazuma's Japan. And Sumeru is probably based on 2 areas. Correct. Ah, yeah, okay. Go to Aru Village. Also, just want to check, how's the volume? Because sometimes the game just gets super loud. Also,
I have to stifle a smile every time
I
remember
shout
the look
sometimes,
on
so
my
I might
retainers'
the
faces when I inform them of
microphone
my
might
plans
peak a lot.
today. Panic-stricken,
Volume's all in order.
unable to
Awesome.
muster
Thank
the
you, thank
courage
you.
to say anything in opposition. Yes.
You have another guess?
Before us lies Aru Village, the safe haven of the desert folk.
Whoa. This landscape is really something else. What a cool place.
Give me one moment.
Check it out.
I will be right back. I will be right back. I just I need to get something. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, no. Oh. Uh-oh. I think I just broke my headset. How the heck did I manage that? Sorry, which guy get a banana? I was getting a little peckish. Oh, it's snapped. I don't know if you can see it. Can you please tell me you... Okay. It's still holding on for dear life. I don't know. I put it on. I went to go put it on and I accidentally... My finger got stuck in it. Oh no. Hopefully it doesn't fall apart. Alright, let me just... Sorry, I was getting a bit hungry. Talking about burgers earlier got me hungry. So I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna give me a banana. So tide me over until I can eat a proper meal. Oh god, you can hear me chewing. God damn it. It's based on Middle East and South Asia and Northern African cultures. Ah. So they did multiple cultures. Oh! Sino! Sick.
Sino. Unless my memory fails me, we have barely spoken 2 words to each other before now at the Academia. Would you care to enlighten me?
That was a cool fight.
When and how
that
I
gave me good
the General
goosebumps.
Mahamacho's wrath?
Oh, Hatham. Do not think you can escape my judgment, just because you managed to escape my attack.
Judgment? So that's how you'd characterize your actions here, is it? Or would elimination perhaps be a more accurate description?
Had I used my full strength, not even this traveler would have been able to stop me. Though styled like an assassination, I sought only to ensure that my target would be unable to flee or resist. Standard practice for the Matra, as well you know.
Seemed to me more like your own personal touch.
Ooh. Some fires going off.
Did you call him General Mahamatra?
Yes. General Mahamatra Sino, head of all the Matra at the Academia. He's a formidable hunter, and the ultimate nightmare for any who have committed academic crimes.
You seem to have placed a lot of trust in Alhaitham, to the point of blocking an attack for him. If I were you, I'd never choose to side with him. I wouldn't believe a single word that comes out of his mouth. I have been pursuing this scribe for a long time. I urge you, stand back and do not seek to defend him any longer. Otherwise, there will be consequences.
Yeah. I don't trust him as much as you seem to think, but that doesn't mean I'm going to stand by and do nothing. Man, I wouldn't mind getting into voice acting. It seems fun.
Has Alhaitham done something wrong? Paimon doesn't think he's as bad as you've made him out to be.
I won't waste my breath explaining things. Alhaitham, I saw it during our fight. Take it out. The divine knowledge capsule you're hiding on your person. Unless you want me to retrieve it for myself.
Does he have a stone embedded into his
Perceptive
chest?
of you. Nothing escapes a Matra's senses.
Wait, the divine knowledge capsule? Didn't it fall into the Matra's hands in Port Ormos?
So you did lie to us.
No wonder you speak with such confidence, Sino. But I must admit, I'm very curious. What does this capsule mean to you? And why, as General Mahamatra of the Academia, are you all alone in the desert? As far as I'm aware, the other Matra have been speculating about your disappearance. Have you been given a mission that's, let's say, morally dubious? If I was the real target of your mission, what was stopping you from simply using your authority and resources to judge me within the walls of the Academia?
Is it a mission from the sages? Sino said the divine knowledge capsule, you started thinking of a song?
I should have known you'd be difficult to deal with.
You two? Ugh. What should we do, Traveler? Paimon feels like we can't trust either of them.
Well, look at you two
Oh,
acting all
Dia.
tough and self-righteous over there.
Wait, Dia?
Oh, Dia. I was close.
Great! Finally, someone that we can trust!
Drunk
We gotta help
Days?
us out here. Otherwise, these two are gonna start fighting again!
I think I've heard of
Yeah,
that.
Sure looks that way. Two giants from the Academia duking it out once and for all. Not something you get to see every day, that's for sure. Listen, I know you academic types love to fill up your big brains with self-righteous morality and lord your empty rules and virtues over each other. But how dare you bring your petty disputes into the safe haven of Aru Village? It seems like someone's gonna have to beat some sense into your thick skulls until you finally learn to respect these grounds.
Damn. They're still looking for an opportunity to attack.
Hey, did either of you hear a word I just said?
Whoa, what's going on? The wind's so strong! Is this a sandstorm? Paimon's gonna get blown away!
Another sandstorm? What's up with these recently?
Hey! All of you, over here, quickly! We have to take cover!
Candace!
Someone's calling for us! Oh, this wind is too strong! Let's get over there!
That sounded like Candace. Come on, you two. Jeez, are all of you Academia folks such hard work? Move it!
All right, stop yelling.
Oh yeah, Drunk Days in Hypen. Is that the song you're thinking of? Dan 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 dan. Da 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 da.
Well,
Da 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 da.
this is pretty
Na, 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 na,
awkward.
na. I don't know the
Wanna
lyrics.
play sardines with three people
Da,
who
da,
wanna tear each
da,
other
da,
limb from
da.
limb? Sure, why not? Sounds fun. The air is so thick and heavy. Paimon can hardly keep floating anymore.
My sincere apologies, everyone. This is the home of our village chief. I will have to ask you to make do with this small room until the sandstorm dies down. Please, let me introduce myself. I am Candace, protector of Aru Village.
Our savior has come.
Dia was the reason you started playing?
Nice to meet you,
Oh.
Candace. The name's Paimon. Thank you so much for helping us.
You have my gratitude.
There's no need to thank me. It's only right to help each other when the weather gets rough.
Wow, she's so gentle and caring, like a nice older sister. Unlike those guys over there.
All right. Now that we're all better acquainted,
Dia's on the
let's return
standard
to the
banner
topic
now,
at
right?
hand. As a guardian charged with the responsibility to protect my fellow villagers from harm, I was observing your conflict from afar, even before the sandstorm started. And now that you have set foot within our village itself, it is all the more my responsibility to make absolutely sure that you pose no threat whatsoever to us. So please, have an honest and sincere conversation with one another and put your hostile feelings to rest. If anyone dares to start anything again while they are under this roof, I will not hesitate to send them out for some quality time with the creatures of the sandstorm.
Oh!
Wow, some dominating woman. First Dia, now Candace.
And that goes for you too, Miss Dia. Do I make myself
You
clear?
got Tina could stand up Dia.
All right, we got it, Candace.
Damn.
That's what I like to hear. So, which of you will begin?
I was supposed to be a mediator, but I might have gotten a little too involved just now. Anyway, one of those two should probably start talking.
Wait, that was you trying to be a mediator?
I have nothing to hide, so there's no shame in explaining myself. While Al-Haytham wasn't wrong about the other Matra not knowing my whereabouts, it's not because I've been assigned a morally dubious mission. Rather, I've chosen to exile myself.
Huh? Exile yourself?
A little while ago, I discovered that there was data missing in the Academia's project planning and development files. What little they did report clearly did not match the project's actual progress. As General Mahamatra, I had the responsibility and authority to request an audit. However, to my surprise, the person responsible for the erroneous data was none other than Grand Sage Azar himself. I tried to investigate the issue myself before submitting a formal audit request, but I soon found that all leads and potential pieces of incriminating evidence were carefully concealed from me. I began to realize that they were cautious of me from the very beginning. Unsurprisingly, the Grand Sage rejected my audit request as soon as the submission reached his desk. He even said to me, "The power of the General Mahamatra is granted by the sages. You have no right to judge us."
So they really are up to no good.
I realized then that to the Grand Sage,
Typical
the
scholars.
Matra are nothing more than tools for
Evil
the sages
scholars.
to assert and maintain their control over knowledge. The vows that we took, the principles that we strive to uphold, they are meaningless to the academia of today.
So you then decided to exile yourself?
I believed it would be wise to flee the academia before the sages had a chance to take action against me. This way, they can no longer see nor predict my actions. I will never give up on this investigation. There's no need for someone else to give me power or authority. Once I find the truth, I will administer judgment by my own name.
Sino seems to have the same goal as us. We're all investigating the sages. Plus, now that he's no longer the General Mahamatra, he somehow feels a lot less scary.
I've got Sino. I just remembered. It's still too early to trust them. What if their whole story was just made up?
Well, Sino, if that's your story, then why did you see Alhaitham as a target?
When I was investigating the matter in the academia, I overheard a conversation between Alhaitham and a sage. The sages asked you to investigate a blonde-haired traveler. Do you dispute this, Alhaitham?
What?
Like many parts of the project, this assignment was undocumented. Now throw in your suspicious behavior with the Divine Knowledge Capsule, and I think we deserve an explanation.
Sages were watching me from the very beginning.
Yes. I was indeed tasked with investigating the Traveler.
Alhaitham!
After all, the promised reward was so great that hardly any scholar could have refused. The sage told me, once you've completed this assignment, I can give you a glimpse of divine knowledge.
A most enticing offer.
Unfortunately, those academics don't know me at all. Their words contained one key piece of information, namely that divine knowledge indeed exists. That gave me all I needed to know. From my perspective, the sages are far from trustworthy. Think about it. Isn't it a little strange they're so willing to share divine knowledge with anyone, even as a reward?
That's true.
So, I began my own investigation following the lead of the Divine Knowledge Capsule. In the end, I realized my wisdom in committing to this rather than collaborating with the sages. Had I been less guarded,
his cape is so cool. Why are capes not a thing anymore?
Incapable of remaining sane for long enough to hold a conversation.
You mean that the sages originally planned to dispose of you, using one of those capsules that drive people insane?
What about your encounter with me? Did you join forces with me just so you could investigate?
I'd already given up on the assignment by then. I only told the academia I was waiting in Port Ormos for you to appear so they wouldn't suspect anything. So it came as quite a surprise when I encountered my erstwhile target while investigating the Divine Knowledge Capsule.
Criminals do love to talk about coincidences.
Even though I ran into the Traveler by chance, I had no intention of providing assistance to the academia. Also, you should remember,
Uh-oh. My OBS just disconnected. And it reconnected. I think we're fine. We're good. I think. It says we're fine, so I'm gonna keep going. Now that you mention it, things did go like that. Is that enough to prove his innocence?
Alhaitham helped us out at Caravan Rebat as well. Maybe he's telling the truth.
I'm willing to
The warning popped up and I freaked out. Oh god!
I took the Divine Knowledge Capsule behind your back because I judged its existence to be a significant risk. I felt that it would be best for no one to interact with it before it had been properly studied. After all, curiosity often proves to be the most dangerous thing in this land.
You should be well aware, Scribe Alhaitham, that curiosity can also lead you to danger and suspicion. Answer me this. Did the sages share any information about their project with you?
Have I not made myself clear? You and I are both distrusted by the academia. Do you really think they would tell me anything?
Will we tell them what we learned?
Although you haven't completely proven your innocence, I won't regard you as an enemy, for now.
As you wish.
Good. I'm glad to see you two clearing up your misunderstandings. And now you, Dia. I believe it's your turn.
Oh, sorry. Whatever the boys were talking about must have been so boring that I spaced out.
I want to get Dia now.
My situation is pretty straightforward. My employer, Dunyarzad of the Homayani family, is friends with the Traveler and is currently recovering from her illness at home. I had nothing going on, so I decided to return to Aru village for a visit. I was actually looking forward to a pretty exciting time getting back together with everyone here. But then I saw these two random guys in the middle of a pointless argument. You ticked me off, and things went downhill from there.
Is that all? Well, I will admit that definitely sounds like your style. In that case, welcome back, dear.
That's more like it. I missed you all so much, Candace.
Oh, okay, so they know each other.
Whoa! What was that sound?
No need to worry. Now that you're no longer at each other's throats, please make yourselves at home. I'll take a quick trip outside to clear out some of those creatures in the sandstorm.
Creatures? In the sandstorm? Are you sure you don't want some backup?
Fighting in a sandstorm is not for the faint-hearted. Anyone without extensive training in these conditions is at a disadvantage. You needn't worry.
Yeah, just leave him to Candace. Don't worry, she's as tough as they come.
I should be building Traveler's Dendro element. I just realized.
That means the sandstorm's over, right?
I heard the Dendro Traveler is one of the best Dendro
Is she alright?
characters.
Maybe we should go out and check on her.
When you put it that way, even I'm starting to feel a little worried. Alright, let's go. We've been here long enough, and the boys are as chatty as the floor.
I need to finish with Nahida, though. We're going outside. You know who's an infinite source of Dendro? Nahida? Oh, wow. More of the stuff broke off from the Oh. I couldn't read the chat, so what do? I turn my screen to see if that works. No, there's a button in front of it. That's why I can't read. God damn it.
I'm sure I've forgotten something.
I'm gonna do songs of the days
Not to worry,
past.
I'll simply send someone to
Domain
fetch
for
it.
Chevy because you have to build for.
as I remember
Ah,
it
yep.
was.
Okay, songs of the days past. What artifact set is that one? Ah. For Chef? Oh, is she a healer? Wait, did I even get her? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. Damn. Damn, we're still on Act 3. Holy crap. I shouldn't be surprised anymore. The last two quests were very long as well.
Oh, Candace, you're still fighting? You've been out here dealing with these creatures the entire time?
Yes.
Oh, it's those
They
wolves?
just keep coming in waves. I've lost count of how many I've defeated. Before I realized it, even the sandstorm had stopped.
Her stamina is also something else.
Here comes another wave!
Leave this round to us. I got interrupted earlier, but now I have something to take my anger out on.
It's been quite a while since I've seen the Flame Main in action. I'll leave these to you.
Oh, yeah, she is. I know she's an overload
I'll be
buffer.
sure
I
to
forgot
put
she
on
was a
good
healer.
show. Let's go!
Oh, I'm fighting? Okay.
I see everything.
Off we go!
Oops, wrong character.
Into the wind.
Oh, he didn't die. God damn it.
Here comes another wave! When are they ever gonna let up?
Cascade.
The creatures stopped appearing. Was that the last of them?
What we fought just now was probably the aftermath of the sandstorm. So we should be safe for the time being.
Well fought, everyone. No injuries, I hope.
The village chief? Candace trying to
Who are you?
Ah, my apologies. I haven't had a
Oh,
chance
I haven't
to
done
greet you
anyone's
yet.
story quest
I had my
either.
hands full taking care of the village's elderly and children. I am the chief of Aru Village. Everyone usually calls me Uncle Anpu.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Should you keep Wolf's gravestone on Gaming or should I put it on Deer? Ooh. I mean, if you're not using them at the same time, yeah, just put it on Gaming.
Sir, I am also originally from the desert, but I have not been back for some time now. May I ask if such sandstorms are common?
I can't say they've always been common, but recently the storms have become increasingly severe and frequent. Besides sandstorms, we also occasionally get earthquakes. According to an investigator who stayed in the village a while ago, these unusual natural phenomena are related to the withering of Irminsul.
Another effect of Irminsul's withering.
Hmm.
So, Irminsul's withering causes withering zones in the forest, and sandstorms and earthquakes here in the desert?
Everything in the natural world is inextricably connected to Irminsul. These regional symptoms can indeed be a reflection of Irminsul's present state.
Everyone in Aru Village needs to take good care of themselves. Speaking of which, why haven't I seen a single village keeper since I got here?
Village keeper? Who are they? Village guards like Candace?
Does your curiosity know no bounds? Village Keeper is how Aru Village refers to mad scholars exiled here by the Academia. Most of them are scholars who lost their sanity after a period of training in the Avidia Forest. The Academia believes that their crazed mutterings may have a negative effect on the psyches of other scholars. So, they're forcibly exiled to the desert. Though if you ask me, it's all a boatload of nonsense.
Hainari also brought this up. Hypatia was also nearly exiled to the desert.
Alas, that's exactly what we've been trying to investigate. One by one, the village keepers have been mysteriously disappearing without a trace. But no one in the village has ever seen them leave. If you're planning to stay around the village for the next few days, I'd appreciate it if you could keep an eye out for them.
I've had encounters with those people in the past. I'll see what I can do to help.
The Matra are the ones responsible for their exile. Now that you're no longer with them, are you trying to alleviate your guilt and atone for your past sins? I'm fascinated by how you think.
Wow, fighting again?
Mock me if you will. But if you are guilty, I will eliminate you, regardless of my position or identity.
Oh, you're the former General Mahamatra. You must be an expert in these kinds of investigations. Thank you for your help.
I'll help
Is
too,
it because
I
you're
guess.
reminded of Hypatia? Oh, these poor scholars. First they lose their sanity, now this! We need to help get them back home, safe and sound. But, is it really a good idea to tag along with Sino? You seem like you really don't trust him.
It'll be fine. Dia and the others are here too.
I'll be grateful for the assistance. No doubt you will do a better job than some of my former subordinates. Let's start by finding a spot to share what we know so far.
Exchange information with signing somewhere else. Damn. Dia's signature. Beacon of the Reed Sea? It gives crit rate. Oh, and it's a claymore too.
Although I've sent myself into exile, I'm still doing essentially the same things as before. Do you still have any questions for me before we start our investigation?
Why do they refer to the Mad Scholars as village keepers?
One of my former subordinates told me that this title has its origins in a strange incident. The Academia has long exiled mad scholars to Aru Village. A mysterious phenomenon exists here. When mad scholars first arrive, they are as incoherent and deranged as before. But after spending some time here, they invariably begin to calm down. Initially, The people of Aru village greatly resented having to take in the mad scholars. But a strange incident one night changed that. Aru village was struck by the strongest earthquake in living memory. Seeing buildings on the verge of collapse all around him, the then chief of the village was preparing to take everyone to safety. Suddenly, he noticed a mad scholar crouching in a corner, caressing the ground with his hands. A soft, green light radiated from him, like a divine glow against the backdrop of night. Despite the powerful tremors that ripped through the ground that night, all the houses remained upright, almost as if they had grown roots reaching deep into the ground. In the end, not a single building collapsed, and no one was hurt. After that, the people of Aru village treated the mad scholars with greater kindness, and began to refer to them as the village keepers.
Soft green light? A mad scholar protecting Aru village?
Would have been Nahida.
What Paimon thinks so too. Actually, Sino, do you know if any of the mad scholars continued to wear their Akasha terminals at Aru village?
In theory, they would continue wearing them so the academia could still monitor their activities. With that said, the main Akasha system would no longer have any interaction with them.
Oh, no wonder! Everything makes sense then! Add in the fact that they calmed down, it was probably Nahida who calmed them.
If you are able to draw a conclusion from this one story alone, then it appears you possess much more information than I do. So, what do you make of the story?
Mad Scholar's power likely came from Lesser Lord Kusanali.
Really? Lesser Lord Kusanali.
What? You don't believe us? Lesser Lord Kusanali was definitely using the Akasha to give her power to the mad scholars!
No, it's not so much that I don't believe you. I'm just struck by your reasoning. Lesser Lord Kusanali, the current Dendro Archon. Is she really active in Sumeru?
She's been captured.
The Academia has always placed far greater importance on the late Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. They've more or less ignored Lesser Lord Kusanali, and I've never had any reason to doubt their views. In addition, I've never heard any stories about Lesser Lord Kusanali and her deeds. To me, she might as well have been a god that never existed.
No way! Nahida definitely exists! She's a... how should Paimon put it? She's a good Archon who's kind and wise, even if she says weird stuff sometimes.
She also saved me once not long ago. We saved Sumeru's city together in the not-so-distant past.
I've spent many years interrogating criminals, so I can easily tell when someone is lying.
Good! Then you should know that we're telling the truth!
That look in your eyes. I've never seen that from a liar. You two really must have met Lesser Lord Kusanali. How can this be?
Also, this is random, but I heard a theory. I could be wrong. I could have heard it wrong, because I heard it a while ago. But I heard a theory that either Sino and Razor are related, or Razor is actually from Sumeru.
To think, our Archon has been amongst us this entire time.
Alright, now it's our turn to put our skills to
Oh wait,
good use
they
for
can't be
this
related though, because he's got, like, he's got long ears. He's got alpha
But
ears.
easier said than done, especially since we don't have any leads. Maybe we can start by knocking on some doors.
Excuse me, are you here to help me find my grandpa?
Huh? Who are you?
By the sounds of it, a resident of this village.
My name is Isak. You'll help me find my grandpa, right?
Is your grandpa a mad scholar?
Hey, don't say that. Grandpa is just Grandpa. Why do you have to call him that? It's not like he's a bad person or anything.
The person you're referring to is not a local, yet you are. Why do you call him Grandpa?
Grandpa is just Grandpa. He's my family. I heard everything you said to the village chief. Please, you gotta take me with you. I want to find my grandpa. I swear I'll help. I won't be a nuisance.
Ah, so you're the one who was eavesdropping on us around the village chief's house. I was planning to go out and take care of whoever it was. But I had a vague feeling that they didn't harbor any
Gonna
ill
go out and
intent.
beat a child?
Whoa. Ethan wasn't kidding about Matra having sharp senses. Sino, he's just a kid. All he wants is to find his grandpa. Let's find a way to help him.
Sorry. I was only listening in because I wanted to know where Grandpa went. Honest. If you don't believe me, you can ask Miss Candace.
I honestly think Scar just needs a hug based on his past. You know, probably. Maybe I think he needs to talk to A as well.
All right. But first, let's confirm the facts with Candace.
Talk to Candace. Oh. Damn. I also can't get Scar's voice out of my head because he did that. He did it. Was it a Taco Bell commercial that he voiced?
Ah, you're back already.
Every time I hear his voice, I
I
hear him
just wanted
talking
to
about
confirm
tacos or
something with
something.
Do you know a boy by the name of Isak?
I had a feeling he'd go looking for you.
Huh? You knew this would happen?
Yes. Although he tried his best to stay hidden, I still noticed him eavesdropping outside the window. He really wants to get his grandfather back.
We all wanted A to talk to Scar. Yeah. We always don't get what we want, unfortunately. Oh, he did a Honda commercial too? Damn.
Isak's parents were both Aramite mercenaries who rarely returned to the village after finding employment.
I kind of want to see it just to hear his voice in it.
By his grandfather. Unfortunately, it was only a few years before his grandpa passed away. Isak was still very young at the time, so various families in the village took turns caring for him so he could survive. Later, an elderly mad scholar arrived at the village. Isak thought the scholar bore a striking resemblance to his grandfather, and thus often spied on the man. However, the scholar was unkempt in appearance and incoherent in speech. Although Isak referred to the man as his grandpa, he was afraid and didn't dare to approach him. One summer night, the oft mumbling and bumbling grandpa suddenly calmed down and seemed to become more lucid. He even noticed Isak hiding in the distance. So Grandpa walked up to Isak and patted him on the head. He even took Isak to the entrance of the village, where he patiently taught the boy the names of the stars, and accompanied Isak until he fell asleep. The next morning, Isak woke up and wanted to go find his grandpa again, only to realize his grandpa no longer recognized him. However, even so, Grandpa retained his calm expression. It's said that those who saw the scholar claimed he no longer appeared to be crazy, but appeared to be living in his own world, almost as if he were sleepwalking. Isak was thrilled that his grandpa was able to find peace, and would follow him all the time, asking him things like, "Grandpa, want me to take you somewhere fun?" Or, "Grandpa, could you tell me stories about the stars again?"
All this somehow just makes Paimon feel really sad. It seems like they both deserve so much better.
Perhaps. Nearly everyone who lives in the desert has some form of hardship or regret. But even so, we must still continue on with our lives. It's also my reason for fighting. I must continue to protect this land.
Lucid Grandpa was probably Nahida. She must have sued the other. I was reading that, damn it. From the look of Sino's face, he's probably connected the dots as well. So Nahida took control of the grandpa
Maybe the people have always had a considerate god watching over them.
Huh? What did you say, Sino?
No, nothing. As long as Esau keeps his word and doesn't get in our way, we can take him along.
Perhaps you are more compassionate than I gave you credit for. Please accept my thanks on Isak's behalf, Sino.
Ooh. I completely forgot where we're going.
Isak? Oh, it's you guys. We've cleared everything up. Let's go find your grandpa.
Really? Wow, thank you so much.
Your grandpa will be found safe and sound. Yeah, wanna start rhyming?
Alright. Let's ask the local residents some questions first.
You got a decent song of day past, Flower? How decent? Give me the stats. Whoa! Oh, we're done! That was a weird way to end Act 3, though. It didn't feel like it was ending. And it's 6 o'clock. Do a wish. Here's the thing. Here is the thing. Do I pull for more Nahida? Or do I try and get Shenyin? Let HP was HP percent. Need a bunch of HP percent for Chevy. Right. The more Nahida, the better. Damn it! Do you know what I forgot to do? Didn't you say you were pulling for all new characters? She needs scales on attack, so choose carefully. I saw her stats. She seemed like a catalyst gene. Yeah, I did say I was going to pull for all the new characters. Here's the problem I have, though. I kind of want to get Nahida to at least C1 or C2. We all know Skyra's better in exploration. Excuse me. Alright. You know what? We're going to go for Nahida. What I was saying, I was going to try and set up a betting system so you guys can bet points to see if I can, like, if the next 5-star I get is going to be the character or if I lose the 50-50, stuff like that. So, we're going to do a pseudo bet. Actually, no, we won't because... Hang up. Let's pull for Nahida. Lame. I'm actually just going to skip this. I've gotten so many of you. Oh, nice. Oh, that was the last one I needed for R5. Nice. All right, one more pull. Damn it. Oh, I don't have you. Who are you? Barazan. Oh, right. I did the trial. Well, at least I got a new character. Can you use Star Glitter? I think I used up all my Star Glitter. Yeah, I did. When does it reset? 3 more weeks. Or just over 2 weeks. 2.5 weeks. Oh, Star Glitter. Oh, I can do 4 Star Glitters. What was my pity at? Because I think I just got Nahida, so 5. It was at 6. So we're at what, 26 now?
Hi there! I'm Charlotte, a journalist with the Steambird. It's a pleasure to meet you. If you've got time, would you be open to doing an exclusive interview? My journalistic instincts tell me that there's a treasure trove of news in you just bursting to get out.
Wow. Okay. To just get a 4-star that I've never had before. 28. 29. 30. Damn it. Well, unlucky. How many more pulls can I do? I think just 2 more. Oh my god, I'm choking. 31. Damn it. Okay, 32. This'll be it. This'll be the Nahida constellation. Wait! It's not Nahida, but I got Dia!
So, what you got for me? A commission,
Yeah!
a fight, armed escort?
I'll
Whatever
take
is,
it.
You know where to find me.
Ugh. Give me a burp. Wow. Wow, her splash art looks amazing. Oh, that's funny. I can't believe I got her. Well, at least my next 5 stars guaranteed Nahida, so. Oh, wait, no. It could also be guaranteed Xin Ying. You can save for Skara or someone else. Do we know who the next banner is going to be? Have we been told that? Who's going to be on the next banners? Using her claymore and her martial arts. It's Yaya and Shao. Oh, right. I should... Damn. Do I want to skip both? I want Shao's spear. Damn. That 5-star came out of nowhere. Oh yeah, and I did lose my pity early. Yeah. So is Dia like a DPS? Oh, she scales with HP. Can't go for the Kitsune or Yaksha because not guaranteed. Damn. Oh, she increases movement speed in the morning. Ah, cool. Nice. What luck. Pretty sure Dia can be main DPS or support. What's this? 50 wishes? Nice. I got 3. I did. Yeah. Charlotte, Farazan, and Dia. All in the span of... That was less than 30 pulls. Nice. Thank you. Whose idea was it to make me pull? Kitty, thank you. Can I send you? Yes, I can. Give me my 3 wishes. Thank you.
Aren't you an energetic youngster?
Sure.
So enthusiastic.
Hey, I'm
Even
sure
about
you'll get
collecting
Dia one
materials.
day. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that. The last time I said that, so you didn't win the 50-50 for Nahida. So let's reverse psychology this. You're never gonna get the Dia. If we say that, then it might happen. Oh, I kind of send her? Sandgrease Pupa? Damn it, I didn't get a free wish from her. Do you know what? While we're on a roll, let's see how well we go on the standard banner. Actually, what is my pity on the standard banner? Five, 10. Oh, money 10. Okay. We're at 15 now. 16. Last one. Okay, I'll take it. Official. I actually haven't built my official. Where are you? Oh yeah, I really haven't built you. I got you to C5. You don't have a single fish on your account. To be fair, I think I got her very late in the game, if I remember correctly. It took me ages to get her. I was just really unlucky, I guess. But yeah, I think Act 4? Act 4 will be for the next stream. What's the time? 20 past 6? 3 hours. That quest was actually shorter than the other two. Which is interesting. But yeah, that was a fun quest. That was a very fun quest. But yes, I will continue the story on my next stream. She was one of the first characters you got when you were pulling. Damn. Who was my first ever character?
Everything's in place.
Was actually Ningguang. Ningguang was the first person I ever got.
They've taken the bait. Yes.
But yes,
now to start
I will.
reeling them in.
No, I won't be streaming tomorrow. Yeah. Sorry. I have to wait until next. I promise I'll stream on Saturday this time. The only reason I didn't stream yesterday was because I was tired. I couldn't sleep all night that day. So yeah. But thank you all so much for joining and for watching and for the lore drops. Thank you for the luck for the pulls as well. I got lucky because you guys are here. That's why. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. It means a lot that you guys are here. And I will try my best to make some content as well. I am a bit stuck on what sort of content I should be making, but I think I have an idea. And I'll try and go through with it. But yes, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next week, hopefully. Peace. I had a lot of fun on the stream too. Thank you.